Thanks for inviting us in. It's now 11 o'clock, and we want to begin with that Zionsville daycare worker who tonight is accused of fracturing the leg of a 2-year-old boy. Police tell us this happened at Zionsville Presbyterian Church back in July, but the charges were just filed today. Our Chase Howell talked to the boy's dad, who told him the woman wasn't too fond of his son.
Scott, that's right. The little boy's dad tells me every time they came to pick up their son from that daycare, the worker in particular always had something bad to say about him, but they never thought it would turn physical. And to note, the dad did not want to show his face to protect his son's identity. A daycare worker inside Zionsville Presbyterian Church is facing battery and neglect of a dependent after allegedly fracturing a child's leg.
He still repeats said teacher's name and that the teacher dropped me.
Court documents say the daycare worker can be seen on camera picking the little boy up above her head, spinning him around, and then flipping him over her shoulder as she walked around the classroom. Seconds later, the video reportedly shows the woman flipping the boy back over her shoulder and onto the ground.
It was not just a simple pick up and put down like it was described and signed off on the incident report for the day. His tibia snapped visibly on the footage.
In those court documents, it shows a text message from the worker to his supervisor saying she thinks she broke the boy's foot from playing with him too hard.
The text messages really between the instructors really they weren't brought to our attention at any time, which doesn't match the report that we got, which is really concerning.
While the daycare worker was being interviewed by police, court documents say she called the toddler a crybaby and that he was not a really nice kid.
To try and defend actions and try to take stabs at a 2-year-old really shows character flaws.
In an email from the church Wednesday night, they say the worker is no longer employed with its daycare, but will not comment further on the investigation. The boy's dad tells me his son's cast has since been removed, but the boy is still recovering from the injury. Scott.
Chase Howell, thanks so much. New tonight at 11, a man is now accused of attacking a woman as she was walking from a Bloomington gas station, and we just got the court documents tonight in this case. They reveal that the woman told police a man grabbed her from behind and forced her into a ditch. She says that he threatened her with a box cutter before raping her. After police arrested the suspect, police say he got out of a secured entryway at the Monroe County Jail with handcuffs still on. He was ultimately captured and taken back to jail. Tonight, he's charged with multiple counts, including rape, strangulation, and resisting police. Back here in Indianapolis tonight, police are looking for answers about a man's death on the near northeast side of the city. The man found shot along the road near 21st and Hillside. Right now, police are hoping someone in that area saw something. Tonight, we're working to learn what led to that gunfire. So if you have any information that can help investigators solve this, please call IMPD or Crime Stoppers. Phone numbers on your screen. Tonight at 11, we now know a town official is under investigation in Atlanta, Indiana. That's in northern Hamilton County. Right now, we're working to find out why. An Atlanta town official confirms tonight that police are investigating Utility Superintendent and Building Commissioner Andy Emmert. Emmert is not under arrest, but police searched and collected evidence at several town buildings and at Emmert's home. They loaded 2 different classic Oldsmobile Cutlass cars off his property and onto flatbed trucks. Police eventually got warrants to haul them away. 13 News sent Emmert an email, called him, got his voicemail, and even texted him. We have not heard back yet. The prosecutor's office told us they are not able to comment on any possible pending investigation. Angela?
Scott, it's clear it's cool again tonight. We're in the 50s. In fact, already down to 51 in Terre Haute and Bloomington, 52 degrees in Greencastle and Lafayette, and 54 in Muncie. Jacket weather early tomorrow morning. Temperatures will be in the 40s, expecting low to mid 40s under those clear skies. Bus stop forecast, grab the jacket. We'll climb from 47 at 8 a.m. into the upper 50s by mid-morning. Eventual high temperatures tomorrow in the upper 70s. And this is the beginning of a warming trend that will continue through the weekend. I'll have that look ahead in a few minutes.
Here's a look at the other stories making headlines right now. Tonight, a man is in custody after 2 SWAT standoffs on the southwest side of Indianapolis. Police tell us this started this morning near Raymond Street and I-70. Officers say the suspect pointed a gun at them and then ran away. A few hours later, another SWAT situation several blocks away. That's where police took the man into custody. Tonight, you may see increased security around synagogues and temples here in Indianapolis because of the beginning of the Jewish High Holy Days. It also comes after Iran launched at least 180 missiles at Israel. Tonight, there's an investigation underway to determine if bones found in a northern Indiana yard are from a baby or an animal. A bone specialist here in Indianapolis is tonight involved in the Jasper County case. Authorities in Wheatfield are looking into a report a person allegedly confessed to killing 2 children. Investigators say the suspect denied the accusation. An Indiana father just sentenced for neglecting his 6-month-old son. It's been more than a year now since Evansville police found the baby with more than 50 rat bites all over his body. His dad now sentenced to 16 years in prison. A judge in Vanderburgh County will sentence a woman in this case later this month. Tonight, a man accused of killing a 16-year-old at a school bus stop in Greenwood has a plea deal in place. Investigators believe Tyreek Radford L. targeted the teen near US 31 and Worthsville Road back in August of 2022. Next month, a Johnson County judge will decide whether to accept that agreement. Remember, you can find all of our latest local stories anytime on our 13 News app. Tonight at 11, a major investment by Eli Lilly and Company in Boone County. We're talking about $4.5 billion. The company is creating a medicine foundry in Lebanon's Leap Innovation District. It's expected to come with 400 jobs, engineers, scientists, and lab techs, all working in 7 buildings across more than 1 million square feet. And at this facility, they'll be focused on researching new ways of producing medicines and therapies.
As well. This site will enable those types of inventions that can allow us to make 2-3 times as much medicine from the same process with chemical innovation.
The state of Indiana is paying for road and water improvements at this site. Governor Eric Holcomb says worries about water supply there are unfounded. Tonight at 11, a group of UIndy students found a unique way to cap off last night's vice presidential watch party. They are registering Hoosiers to vote. Our Logan Gay was there as they knocked on doors and explains why they say it's important for everyone to get involved. Logan?
Scott, these students are serious about this election. They canvassed the University Heights neighborhood hoping to get as many people signed up as possible.
Are you registered to vote? With the election just about a month away, that's what these University of Indianapolis political science students want to know.
The energy is definitely shifting. It's kind of getting a little bit more tense. This is a very important election cycle.
Some students, like Mira Hagan, are first-time voters. She knows the importance of that right and wants to make sure others do too.
I just think that every vote matters, even when people don't think it does.
So with voter registration papers in hand, they knocked on 120 doors and walked around 3 blocks to speak with neighbors like Bob Farthing. He's already registered, but appreciated them stopping by.
There's a lot of people out here that are not registered, and they should be. You know, it's important that you vote.
Although many of the people they spoke with are already registered, they think of it as doing their part to help democracy.
This is a nonpartisan issue. We just want people to be able to exercise their right to vote.
It was organized by their professor, Laura Wilson. She says her goal is for them to walk away with more than voter registrations.
I think getting comfortable with talking to people that are different than you, encouraging them to vote as a nonpartisan activity, but it's really important for democracy. And I feel like if we can teach students this early when they're young adults, this is something that they can carry on.
A lesson, they say, can be taught at any age.
It doesn't matter who you vote for. This is your right as an American citizen, and you should have your voice heard in any way you can.
After the voter registration deadline, they will next focus on voter education and voter awareness. Then they plan to also have a watch party on election night.
Yeah, that is great to see those students involved, Logan. Thanks so much. Want to give you the key dates leading up to the election. If a UND student did not knock on your door tonight and you still need to register to vote, you've got some time. The deadline Logan mentioned is October 7th. You can do that online. Now, if you've already registered, you can also double check to make sure it is active. Early voting here in Marion County begins October 8th at the City County Building. Additional satellite sites open up October 26th, and Election Day is November 5th.